Festivities wrapping up. The crowd is electric, and we'll be back to get it going right after this. Hello from Arlington, Texas. We're live inside Globe Life Field. The show presents the National League Division Series. It's the Houston Astros and the Texas Rangers. Alongside Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. Postseason baseball, Singy, it's always great to see and be a part of.
Oh, Boog, you just never know what's in store when it comes to postseason baseball. You do know you're going to see some amazing pitching, guys coming out of the bullpen throwing 100, some incredible defensive plays, some big knocks, and maybe a mistake or two that'll live on forever. All I do know is I'm pumped up for this one.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Coming up on the first pitch, and on the mound today, Nathan Eovaldi.
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
Jose Altuve stands in now and watches strike one. That one misses, and it's 1-1. There's a strike. Chris, one dubious note on Eovaldi. May 18, 2022, he matched a big league record, gave up 5 homers in an inning against the Astros. Alvarez, Tucker, Pena, Brantley, and Gurriel all took him deep. Lifted in the air out to left, and it drops in, but a good job to keep it in front.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. That ball right there landed in what they call a no man's land, meaning it's not really a spot on the field where you can expect anyone to get to it easily. I mean, it's a tough play going back for the shortstop, but also for the outfielders trying to come in. They got to go a long way as well.
And now it's Alex Bregman. Altuve gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Next offering is in for a strike. Just missed.
It's a good take.
The 1-2. Little trouble with this one behind the plate. Throw to second, not in time. He's there easily. And now a man into scoring position.
Well, that's part of the risk when you throw a breaking ball in the dirt. Even as good as catchers are these days at blocking pitches, that one just got away enough, and that takes the double play opportunity away for now.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming.
Oh, good solid contact right there, just a bit out in front of that fastball. Got to try to stay on that backside just a little bit longer and see if you can do some damage.
And he gets Bregman. One gone here.
Well, he should get some fist bumps when he gets back into the dugout, because even though he strikes out, he saw a lot of pitches and he battled. And this is a long haul where you're trying to get that pitch count up as early as possible. So gave the guys behind him an opportunity to see what's working for this pitcher or not. But I tell you what, it's a nice job right there.
And Tucker is retired. 2 away now. Now we check out the Astros lineup. Chris, this is a lineup offensively that could be really good for years to come.
They're deep, first and foremost, but the way that they can manipulate their personnel for matchups and everything else, it's very intelligent the way that they use their team, and I think it creates a little bit of uncertainty for opposing teams, especially in a big game, big series.
Runner at second, 2 down. Swings and misses. That's strike 2.
Good fastball going early until they show they can make some good contact. You keep on throwing the pitch.
Here's a 1-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his bat down just enough to make contact with that pitch. Keep the at-bat alive.
Got him. And that'll do it. So 1 hit is all they get. Now the Rangers will get their first crack. We're scoreless. Back here at the ballpark, getting the nod in this one, Framber Valdez.
Well, he comes at hitters with a 5-pitch mix, so for him, it's always interesting to see how he utilizes those weapons. He may lean on 1 or 2 pitches depending on how things are going and how things are working, but if he can control 4 or even 5 of those offerings, look out, hitters. It's going to be a tough day. He's really going to be able to keep those guys off balance.
Marcus Semien now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there. That's in there, and it's 0-2.
Well, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes, even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
The 0-2. Struck him out swinging. Had him out front for strike 3.
Very frustrating right there as a speedy potential base runner when with 2 strikes you just struggle to put the ball in play. You don't even have to get a hit at that point. You can help your team just by reaching on an error, but some way you got to find a way to shorten up the swing and put the ball in play next time.
The 0-1. Now 1-1. That one's in there. That is strike 2. Got him looking. 2 up, 2 down.
Well, anytime you can punch out the top 2 guys in a lineup to start an inning, got to be feeling pretty good out there on the mound, because when you think of just having a distraction, table setters on the base paths, and all of a sudden you're dealing with the number 3 hitter, any distraction can cause you to serve up a cookie, and instead of it being a solo shot, it's a 2 or 3 run homer.
Robbie Grossman, the next to hit, takes outside. Swing and a miss. And a count 1-1.
First 2 hitters get punched out on strikes. Take some notes from the dugout. When you get your chance, go up there and hit the ball hard somewhere.
The lefty ready, and a 1-1. Bounced up the middle. Over to Abreu, and that is that. So the Rangers are kept quiet in the first. Inning number 2. New inning getting started, and stepping in for the Astros, Jose Abreu. The wind and the pitch. Strike 1.
Abreu, a really hard worker, a guy who takes his craft seriously in the batting cages and on the field during batting practice. He's always trying to stay in the big part of the field, not trying to have a home run derby during BP, but understands that those are typically mistakes when you're trying to hit line drives.
It's softly on the ground, left side. Young tosses to first. Leadoff man retired here in the second.
Batting 5th, the left fielder, number 23.
Here's Michael Brantley. Chris, you know, you look at Nathan Eovaldi's resume. He won the World Series with the Red Sox in 2018, but he was actually originally drafted by the Dodgers back in 2008. He was an 11th round pick. Line drive, it gets down, base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
First pitch swinging, went up there with a plan to be aggressive. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
Chas McCormick up next for the Astros. And that's in there for strike one.
Always known for that power fastball, but interesting, he didn't get a whole lot of swing and miss with it early on. He got better with that stuff as his career progressed. And you talk about that World Series in 2018, he was absolutely fantastic out of the bullpen.
In the dirt. The tag, and that's out number 3, inning over. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. Now to and welcome back. Here's some real power at the plate. Adolis Garcia. Valdez back to work. Swing and a miss. 0-1. And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it. Rusty Valentine doing the umpiring behind the dish for us. Maybe the best name in the league.
Yeah, that's a solid one, no doubt. I mean, who's better to ask than you? I kind of wonder if Rusty's his actual name or just a nickname.
Yeah, no clue. Next offering in the dirt, and it's 2-2.
Anyways, Rusty's got a good zone, very good on the corners of the plate, but he'll give pitchers a little bit above the letters and below the knees if they're earning it.
Got him swinging.
Bogey just ran out of patience there. He took a couple of pitches to even that count up at 2 balls and 2 strikes, but that time chased outside the zone.
Mitch Garver up to hit here. Swings and misses, and that's strike 1. Next pitch in the dirt, and that's ball 1. Mitch Garver, one of the rare major league players who hails from New Mexico, and one of the other ones, pretty good player, third baseman for the Astros. Garver grew up playing with Alex Bregman as a kid. And it's even up. And that's in the dirt. The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4.
I don't think he really wanted to pitch to him right there anyhow.
So up next, Jonah Heim. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. They get it in quickly. So first and second, now 1 out.
Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch. Just shot it through the infield. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame.
Nathaniel Lowe up to hit. And takes Lowe for ball 1.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Next one is off the plate. And that's ball 2.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
A little out front there as he swings through it. Garver over at second. Heim at first. 1 gone. Little bouncer out in front of the plate. The throw to first. Just got him on that one. Here's Josh Young.
And this is a big opportunity for him to pick up his teammate right here.
And ball 1. And there's the strike.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
Diving, and he can't make the play. One runs in, save. It's 2-0.
Oh, that's a big at-bat coming through in the clutch to drive in a pair. Good extension on that swing. Took the pitch on the outside part of the plate and drove it up the middle. He let it travel just enough.
Here's Leody Taveras, the switch hitter batting right. That one outside, ball 1. Left field, Brantley in position. He's there, he's got it. And that will end the inning. But 2 runs for him, and they jump ahead. We head on now to the top of the 3rd. It's the Rangers 2 and the Astros 0. Welcome back. Top half of the 3rd inning. And stepping in for the Astros, Jeremy Pena. That's in there, going 1.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
And the pitch. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Got him. 1 down.
Well, that right there is a nasty front door breaking ball. I mean, those are so tough to stay in on and not give up, because out of the hand, it looks like it's almost going to hit you, and then at the last moment, dips over that inside corner. Really nice pitch.
Martin Maldonado in the box with 1 away as he takes ball 1.
Kind of a throwback. No batting gloves.
And now it's even up. Now a screamer into the outfield. Garcia makes the grab for the 2nd out.
Now back, second baseman, Jose.
Here's the former MVP, Jose Altuve. And first offering is fouled off. Altuve measures 5 feet 6 inches, hitting leadoff in today's game, and he's won a Silver Slugger in the American League. Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. Man at first, now it's Alex Bregman. That one finds the corner. Strike 1. Bregman in his 7th season, 29 years old, and he's one of the few players in Major League Baseball born in New Mexico. That one hammered center field. Didn't quite have enough. 1 left for Houston, and they're down 2-0. Back here at the ballpark, bottom of the inning, here is Marcus Semien. Valdez back to work. Ball 1, no strikes. Marcus Semien, Bay Area guy, played his college ball at Cal. White Sox selected him in the 6th round in 2011, and he has developed into a fine player.
Yeah, and he comes from a really good athletic line. His dad played football at Cal. His mom was also an athlete in college, and this guy's just a really good leader on a ball club. Had a breakout to his career when he went to Toronto and started hitting home runs left and right.
Here comes a pitch. Line drive, base hit.
Hitting is really easy for some guys. One thing that I can see already, his bat stays in the zone on plane for an extended period of time. And guys like that, they have a high contact rate and they have more.
1 at second. On to first, double play.
I think 4-6-3 double plays like that are way tougher than these guys make it look sometimes, because no matter how you do it, the feed from the second baseman is a tough one. That's where footwork really comes into play, but right there, very well done.
On the ground to third. Bregman to first. That ends the inning.